Imagine you're coming home after a long day. You get on a train, find a seat, close your eyes for just a few minutes. When you wake up, everything feels wrong. The train is still moving, but every passenger is gone. The lights are flickering. Outside the window, nothing. No city lights, no houses, just endless darkness. You check your phone, no signal. You walk to the next carriage, empty. You try to find the conductor, no one. The train keeps moving, as if it has no destination. Now here's the scary part. This wasn't the plot of a horror movie. In 2004, someone claimed this actually happened to them, or at least, that's what they posted online. And what happened next became one of Japan's most famous internet mysteries. A mystery so disturbing that even today, thousands of people still search for the station they described. A station that officially doesn't exist. It's called Kisaragi Station. Now before we continue, I have to say this. There is no proof that Kisaragi Station is real. Most researchers believe it's an internet urban legend. But the story became so convincing that people still debate it more than 20 years later. It all started on January 8, 2004. A woman using the online name Hasumi posted on a Japanese internet forum. At first, nobody paid much attention. Her first message sounded completely normal. She simply wrote that she had fallen asleep on a train. And when she woke up, something didn't feel right. She said the train had passed every station without stopping. People on the forum thought, maybe the driver was running late. Maybe she was confused after waking up. But then, she looked outside. The familiar city was gone. Instead, there were only mountains, dense forests, and complete silence. Minutes passed. Still no station, no passengers, no announcements. Then, without warning, the train finally slowed down. The doors opened. Hasumi stepped onto the platform. She expected to see commuters, station staff, maybe a ticket office. Instead, she found herself completely alone. The station looked old, forgotten, as if nobody had visited it for decades. An old wooden sign stood near the tracks. She walked closer. Read the name. And that's when everything changed. The sign said, Kisaragi Station, a station that doesn't appear on any official railway map in Japan. And what Hasumi posted next is where this story becomes truly terrifying. She stood there for a few seconds, trying to convince herself there had to be a logical explanation. Maybe she had simply missed her stop. Maybe this was just a small rural station she'd never heard of. But something felt off. The platform was completely silent. No station announcements, no ticket machines, no security cameras, not even the distant sound of another train. Just silence. Hasumi reached into her pocket and grabbed her phone. Thankfully, it still had battery. She quickly opened the Japanese internet forum and posted another update. I've gotten off the train. The station is called Kisaragi Station. Has anyone heard of this place? Replies flooded in almost instantly. Some users laughed. You're dreaming. You probably read the sign wrong. Take a picture. Others became curious. People started searching railway maps, checking Google, looking through official station databases. But within minutes, everyone came back with the same answer. There was no Kisaragi Station, not on any railway line, not on any official map. It was as if the station had never existed. Hasumi read the replies over and over. Her confusion slowly turned into fear. If this place wasn't real, then where was she? She looked back toward the train, relieved that she could at least get back on, but her heart immediately sank. The train was gone. No sound. No lights, no tracks shaking. It had simply vanished. Now she was completely alone. The only way out was a narrow path leading away from the station. She waited. 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Nothing happened. No other train arrived. No passengers appeared. Then, she noticed something strange. The station clock wasn't moving. Its hands were frozen. The air itself felt heavy, almost as if time had stopped. One forum user suddenly replied, "Don't leave the station." Another answered, "No, she has to leave. There won't be another train." People began arguing. Some believed she was pulling an elaborate prank. Others were genuinely worried. A few older users posted something even stranger. If this really is Kisaragi Station, don't follow anyone you meet. And whatever happens, don't enter any tunnels. Those comments made everyone pause, including Hasumi, because at that exact moment, she looked beyond the station and saw a lonely road disappearing into a dark forest. With no other choice, she picked up her bag, took a deep breath, and started walking into the darkness, completely unaware that someone was already watching her. Hasumi kept walking. The road seemed endless. No houses, no shops, no people, just darkness and the sound of her own footsteps. Then, she saw an old man standing beside the road. Relieved, she ran toward him and asked for help. But instead of helping, the old man looked terrified. He told her only one thing. You shouldn't be here. Turn back, before it's too late. Before she could ask another question, he walked away into the darkness. The forum users became even more concerned. Some begged her to stay where she was. Others told her to call the police, but there was still no signal. Eventually, a car appeared. The driver offered to take her back to civilization, with no other choice. Hasumi got in. As they drove deeper into the mountains, she posted one final update. She wrote that they were approaching a long tunnel, and that she had a very bad feeling. Moments later, she sent one last message. My phone battery is almost dead. The driver is acting strangely. I'm scared. Then, nothing. No more replies. No more updates. The account was never heard from again. To this day, no one knows who Hasumi really was. So, what actually happened? There are several theories. The first is the simplest. It was all an internet story. An anonymous user created one of the most believable horror threads ever written, and people spread it across Japan. The second theory is stranger. Some believe Kisaragi Station is a glitch in reality, a place that exists outside normal space and time, where people accidentally end up before finding their way back, or never returning. Others believe it's connected to Japanese folklore about hidden places that appear only to unlucky travelers. And finally, some people think there was never any mystery at all. Just a tired passenger, a vivid imagination, and a story that became far bigger than anyone expected. The truth is, no official railway map has ever listed Kisaragi Station. No evidence has confirmed Hasumi's identity, and no one has proven the story really happened. Yet, more than 20 years later, people are still searching, still filming, still hoping to find a station. That officially doesn't exist. So here's a question for you. If you were on a train tonight, and it stopped at a station that wasn't on any map, would you step off? Or would you stay on the train? Let me know your answer in the comments. And if you enjoy dark mysteries, forgotten places, and stories that blur the line between fact and fiction, subscribe, because this is only the beginning.